The end of stable jobs and rewards the risk takers. In this video, Simon Sinek explains that who puts in effort and are willing to take chances are the ones who propel innovation forward.
A phenomenon that has happened, again, I blame the past 30, 40 years, where people would give their entire lives to a company and then get the proverbial gold watch. There's an entire generation that when we talk about the gold watch, they don't know what we're talking about because it just doesn't exist anymore. And if you think about it, and again, because of the commonality, the frequency of the use of layoffs as a tool, right? We all, for those who saw the Better.com video, I don't know if you saw it, it was embarrassing. The CEO made a video that he played to employees that over Zoom.
So what, he fired 900 people?
900 people with a video saying if you're unlucky enough to be seeing this video, effective immediately.
You're terminated.
Effective immediately, 2 weeks before Christmas. And when the CFO was interviewed about it, he said, well, we need to, and I love this terminology, we need to fortress the balance sheet. This is why we should not let CFOs talk to the public.
Pearly! Our CFO is a wonderful man. Give it up for Pearly. We love you, man.
It's very rare. It must be great here because CFOs never get that kind of applause. It's really wonderful. But the point is what he amplified is that if you have your own business, if you're a small business owner, you're going to go out of business months before. No small business owner goes to work one day thinking everything's fine, and the next day there's nothing. Right. It just doesn't exist. But we now live in a society where having a stable job with benefits could end tomorrow. Effective immediately, is what they were told. Not a meritocracy, no fault of my own, the company's doing well. And so if you think about how twisted that is, that a quote-unquote stable job is actually not stable at all, and that stress sits with every single employee. You said we need to have a meeting, and fear is the first reaction. Says something, not necessarily about the company, but it says something about business and the way business and corporate America is viewed.
When seeking employment, it is crucial to consider the level of stability that a job can offer. A stable job typically involves a consistent schedule and wage, and is a position that employees can hold for an extended period of time. These types of jobs are highly desirable due to the personal and professional benefits they provide. Have a stable job means that you can depend on a regular paycheck whether you are salaried or earn an hourly wage. Payment schedules vary by company but are usually monthly, semi-monthly, bi-weekly, or weekly. As you gain experience or receive promotions and raises, your paycheck may increase over time. Earning a steady income has numerous advantages for both your personal and professional life. Knowing precisely how much money you will receive each month enables you to plan for short and long-term expenses. This allows you to set budgets for yourself, pay bills, and save money. Having a consistent paycheck also provides a sense of financial stability and reduces stress when unexpected costs arise. Individuals in stable jobs often hold their positions for extended periods of time. These jobs offer opportunities to develop new skills and enhance existing ones through daily routines or training provided by the company. The more you practice something, the more your skills can improve. Employers may also provide opportunities for professional growth because they expect employees to stay with the company long term.
You can't. People say we incentivize performance. You can't incentivize results. You can't do that. You can only incentivize the behavior that will achieve a certain result. And if it's only about the short term, then guess what? You're going to drive a behavior that drives short term. And so in your case, what are the behaviors that you're recognizing and rewarding? And so if people are getting bonused only for hitting numbers, and they're not getting bonused for how they do business, then you're going to incentivize a certain behavior. So I'll give you an example. So young in my career, I worked at an ad agency, and I was the junior dog's buddy to the junior dog's buddy. And it was traditional for a big new business pitch that the senior folks would run the pitch. Well, it happened to be around Christmas time, and all the senior folks went on vacation. And so me and one other junior person who were left behind because we didn't go on vacation were told to prepare the war room, which basically means take a conference room and fill it up with all the research. Well, that took a few hours, right? But we still had a week. And so she and I decided to write the whole pitch. We went through all the research and we came up with a strategy and we wrote the pitch. All the senior leaders came back, we presented our work, and they actually used our strategy in this new business pitch. And we lost the pitch, we didn't win. And I got a huge promotion. My boss actually moved me up 2 levels inside the company because he wasn't rewarding my performance, he was rewarding my initiative. By giving me a promotion for taking the risk to do the extra work, guess what I did after that? Took more risks and did more work, even if it meant winning or losing didn't become the primary factor for me. It was the initiative but that wasn't because of me and my innate anything. That's because that's the behavior my boss wanted from me. And so I think what happens when we get big is we do become too obsessed with the result and we don't consider the behavior. There are some brilliant people making big decisions who may have missed the number or may have missed the goal, but we gave them nothing, which sends a subconscious message to the rest of the company, which is, if you hit your numbers, you'll do well here. If you don't hit your numbers, we don't care how you do it, as long as, So you get the point. So I think it happens, big companies need to go back and reevaluate how they recognize and reward.
Individuals who take risks are more likely to achieve success because they do not limit themselves and are willing to invest their energy when others are hesitant. Typically, those who are adventurous possess a desire to reach new heights, which empowers them to be more creative and prepared to win. Risk takers exhibit boldness, courage, confidence, and alertness, making them leaders by their own accord. They understand that knowledge is essential to success and are willing to undergo a process to acquire it. Through this knowledge, they can navigate future steps and overcome obstacles. Risk takers attain more freedom and flexibility as risk helps them either define or adapt to change. They move with the tide and set the tone for even bigger changes. Taking risks can give an advantage in a competition, but it is important to not take risks recklessly as it can lead to death. However, being cautious may not lead to exciting experiences or opportunities. Many people have a mix of risk-taking and cautious characteristics. It is not fair to criticize others for their career or investment choices, as they may not have enough information to make informed decisions. Additionally, those who live paycheck to paycheck may not have the luxury of taking risks. Ultimately, people make decisions that make them comfortable and happy. This debate between safety and risk mainly applies to those with unique skills and economic freedom who will choose to play it safe, or those who can afford to take big risks like poets. Hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. For more videos, like these and please subscribe.